Taxation under the Americans. The Americans who acquired the Philippines aimed to make the economy self-sufficient, an economy that is independent or able to function without the help or support from other countries. From 1898 to 1903, the Americans followed the system of Spaniards pero minodify lang nila or nagkaroon ng few changes kasi masyado naging mataas yung taxes ng Spaniards sa mga Filipino before. The military government suspended the contracts for the sale of opium, lottery, and mint charges for coinage of money. Opium, it is a kind of drug. It is used as narcotic and medicine or painkiller. The second one, lottery, is a form of gambling. The third one, it is mint charges for coinage of money. Later on, the urbana would be replaced by tax on real estate, which became known as the land tax. The land tax was levied on both urban and rural real estate. Ang urbana or tinatawag na tax on the annual rental value of an urban real estate is napalitan siya at tinawag na land tax. Ang land tax is the payable annually by virtue of ownership of land. Nung naging land tax na siya, levied or pinapataw na siya on both urban and rural real estate. The problem with land tax was that land titling in the rural area was very disorderly. The appraising of land value was influenced by political and familial factors, and the introduction of a taxation system on agricultural land faced objection from the landed side. Tax evasion was prevalent, especially among the elites. Ang Americans ang nag-introduce ng land taxes regarding sa land and agriculture pero nahirapan sila gawin yon because of the problem with land tax was that land titling in the rural area was very disorderly at masyadong naging magulo kaya nahirapan silang sukatin ang mga lupa na nasa rural areas. Sa panahon ng mga Amerikano, naganap ang tax evasion kung saan ini-evade ng mga mayayaman ang taxes nila o tinatakasan nila ang taxes nila na dapat nilang bayaran.
The Internal Revenue Law of 1904 was passed as a reaction to the collecting land tax. It prescribed 9 major sources of revenue. Ang Internal Revenue Law ng 1904 ay ipinasa bilang reaksyon sa pangongolekta ng buwis ng lupa. Inireseta nito ang siyam na pangunahing pinagmumulan ng kita. The 9 major source of revenue. Number 1, license tax on firm dealing in alcoholic beverage and tobacco, or mga lisensyadong buwis ng mga kumpanyang nakikipag-ugnayan sa mga inumin na nakakalasing at mga tabako. Number 2, license tax on firm dealing in alcoholic beverage and tobacco products, or mga lisensyadong buwis na ng mga kumpanyang nakikipag-ugnayan sa mga produktong inumin na nakakalasing at mga tabako. Number 3, taxes on bank and bankers, or buwis sa bangko at mga bankero. Number 4, document stamp taxes, mga buwis sa selyong dokumento. Number 5, desedula. Number 6, tax on insurance and insurance company. Number 7, taxes on forest product, or buwis sa mga produktong pangkagubatan. Number 8, miningness and manufacturing, or pagmimina at pagmamanufaktura. Number 9, occupational license o mga lisensya sa trabaho. So that is the 9 major source of revenue.
The CEDULA went through changes in the new law as a rate was fixed per adult meal, which resulted in a great decline in revenues. In 1907, some provinces were authorized to double the fee for the cedula to support the constructions and maintenance of roads. The industrial tax was levied on the business community and became a healthily complex system that assigned a certain tax to an industrial or commercial activity according to their profitability. The new act also imposed a percentage tax on sales payable quarterly. In 1907, pinayagan nila ang ibang provinces to double the cedula. Yun ay para makasupport ng pagpapatayo ng building and maintenance and roads. Tinax din nila yung import and export the products for the same reason. Yung sa industry tax naman is nag-post tax system business community kaya nagkaroon tayo ng sales tax. Ang industrial tax is the tax of salaries, dividends, and profit, and sales tax naman is tax paid to a governing body for the sales of certain goods and services. In 1913, under Wood-Simmons Tariff Act was passed resulting in reduction in the revenue of the government as export taxes levied on sugar, tobacco, hemp, and copra were lifted. To make up for the loss, the Governor General Francis Burton Harrison urged that tax receipts be increased to make up for the loss. Minor changes were made to the 1904 Internal Revenue Act, such as the imposition of taxes of mines, petroleum products, and dealers of petroleum products and tobacco. Noong 1913 na ipasa ang Underwood-Simmons Tariff Act, nagresulta ng pagkabawas ng kita ng pamahalaan ang buwis na ipinataw sa pag-export o paglabas ng mga produkto kagaya ng asukal, tabako, abaka at kopra ay tumaas sa paglipas ng panahon. Ang pamahalaan ay naghanap ng iba't ibang paraan o pagkikitaan ng buwis, ngunit ito ay hindi pa rin sapat para maiangat o para maibalik sa dati ang kita nito. Ang 1904 naman ay nagpataw ng mga buwis sa mga minahan, produktong petrolyo at mga nagbibinta ng mga produktong petrolyo at tabako. New sources of taxes were introduced later on in 1914. An income tax was introduced in 1919. An inheritance tax was created, and in 1932, a national lottery was established to create more revenue for the government. However, these new creations were not enough to increase government revenues. Ang mga bagong mapagkukunan ng mga buwis ay pinakilala sa ibang pagkakataong noong 1914. Ipinakilala ang isang buwis sa kita noong 1919. Isang inheritance tax ang nilikha at noong 1932, isang pangbansang loterya ang itinatag upang lumikha ng higit na kita para sa pamahalaan. Gayunpaman, ang mga bagong nilikhang ito ay hindi sapat upang madagdagan ang mga kita ng pamahalaan.